The summer. Definitely the best time of year for anything but football. I know you're missing football as much as I am, and given that the Premier League turned 25 in 2017, let's take a look at some of the most interesting and weirdest stats, rapid fire like. Oh, and a shout out to subscriber Austin John for suggesting a video in celebration of the Premier League's quarter-century year. Now before I get into it, if you're a football fan, which I know you are, and you want to stay super up to date with all the players and managers to watch out for in the world of football, we have bios for you. We also have transfer roundups every Friday, as well as a general stats and news show every Tuesday, with random videos like this one sprinkled in there in between. So hit the subscribe button or even hit that little bell so you can join the notification squad if you're into that kind of thing. I will not pressure anyone to join any sort of gang or squad. But enough of that, let's get right into it with a brief history of the Premier League and some very general stats. The FA Premier League was founded on February 20th, 1992 after the Football League First Division decided to break away from the Football League. Why, you might ask? Well, the same motivation behind most decisions made in football today: cash, as there was very lucrative TV deals looming. The inaugural season was the 1992-1993 season, with its first ever goal being scored by Sheffield United's Brian Deane. The champions of that season were Manchester United, and speaking of United, they've won the Premier League almost 3 times more than any other team, claiming the title 13 times. Despite 47 teams taking a shot at the title, only 5 others have won it. Chelsea with 5 titles, Arsenal with 3, Manchester City at 2, and Blackburn and Leicester City winning it once each. If you combine Manchester City and United's Premier League titles, then you'll find that the trophy has stayed in Manchester for 15 of its 25 seasons. Also shocking and a testament to how incredible and dominant Sir Alex Ferguson was, all 13 of Manchester United's titles in the Premier League were supplied by him. And while we're on the topic of managers, no English manager has ever won a Premier League title. Despite now having 2 of the league's strongest teams in Chelsea and Tottenham, London has only seen the Premier League title 8 times. However, Chelsea does hold the record for the most Premier League wins in a single campaign. The city of Liverpool has done even worse, with neither Everton nor Liverpool able to win a single title. Sorry, fans from Liverpool. Speaking of fans, the Premier League has them in droves. Week in, week out, almost every club is capable of selling a capacity crowd. In the 2016-2017 season, the Premier League average attendance was 35,822. A great number, topped only by the Bundesliga's average of 41,511. But now that we've heard all of that, let's look at a few interesting stats that you won't have heard in your run-of-the-mill weekend review, and are going to be pretty fun stats to whip out at the next party to impress your friends, or ladies, or men, anyone. The great Alan Shearer, the Premier League's all-time leading goal scorer by a long shot, has missed more penalties than any other player and has scored more than any other player. However, only Bobby Zamora and former Newcastle man Obafemi Martins have scored a penalty with each foot. One of Zamora's former teams, West Ham, finished with a positive goal difference in the 2015-16 season, which was the first time they'd done so in 30 years. But back to penalty takers though. Liverpool's James Milner has missed only 3 of the 24 professional penalties he's taken. Now, he's scored in 47 separate matches, and in those 47 matches, his team has never lost. Well, on the topic of never losing, let's look at unbeaten runs. The longest consecutive unbeaten run is held by Arsenal's Invincibles, as they went 49 matches from May 7th, 2003 to October 24th, 2004. Chelsea holds the title of the longest home unbeaten run, spanning 86 matches over 4 years. Speaking of Chelsea, they have 2 of the 4 players to play every minute of a title-winning season: Cesar Azpilicueta in the 2016-17 season and John Terry in the 2014-15 season. 3 players have had the poor man's perfect game, aka scoring a goal, assisting one, and scoring an own goal: Gareth Bale, Kevin Davies, and of course, the recently somewhat tragic Wayne Rooney. Kudos to Bale though, he managed to get a yellow card in that same match as well. Well, at least Wayne Rooney is probably the only player that can say he got knocked out in his kitchen by Phil Bardsley and then went on to score against Tottenham a few days later. Or maybe Phil Bardsley is knocking out players on the regular and we just don't hear about it. We may never know, but that will do it, folks. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here. My name is Adrian, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!